DH.
Thank you.
And I love, David, how he is always hungry for wins and competition. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Golden State, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green, and it's Thompson in at the 3.
If you're playing like Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you, or you're going to get hit in the head.
Hits the three-point line. It'll be hard for either side to score tonight, Greg. Two lockdown defenses that do it in a variety of ways.
I tell you what, they're both strong on the ball, in help and in transition. And both coaches do a great job of making in-game adjustments.
And Thompson kicks to Poole. Wiggins dishes to Green. Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Poole with the steal. The feed now to Green. Golden State moving it around. Wiggins passes to Curry. Fires from deep. Another miss by Curry. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Takes the 13-footer off the left rim and out.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
It's Curry outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 6.
This is where Curry does historical damage. Prolific and efficient from range.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you got to bring much faster help than that.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulder.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D real.
And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Pulls it from the elbow. A nice shot by Booker.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Paul kicks to Booker. Paul against Curry. Paul outside. Shot by Crowder, no good.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Thompson dishes to Wiggins. Thompson outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Perfect shooting form, something Thompson's known for. He's hitting the open shot. He operates at another level.
Paul passes to Booker. And here is Ayton.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Lobbed up there for Booker. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Assisted by.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And that one's good, Ayton.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
It's Curry outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
No, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the 3.
Hey fans, who wants a green t-shirt?
Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. Porter's checked in for Thompson. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Jordan Poole. Payne looking around. Here's McGee. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
His first personal
Pretty much
foul.
all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
Curry's shot is good.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one. And the first one drops.
Second team foul. At the line for the Suns, JaVale McGee. At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from McGee. Warriors leading by 3. Drives to the hoop. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, can't afford to leave someone moving around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Shamet. Here's the pass to McGee. Misses from close range. And so Payton will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Craig with it, now guarded by Porter. Here's McGee. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Payton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Inside, here's McGee. And Looney sends it back.
No easy shots when Looney's on you. That's 7'4" wingspan.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He had some kind of quarter from long range. Winds up with 15 points from beyond the arc. We'll return shortly. And to begin his career, Devin Booker labored through effort.
That's what I've been waiting on.
You really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
The defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
Kuminga out there with Porter. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Payton. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot. That's the Warriors 5. Kuminga with it. Johnson's there. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Porter.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. B.A., thank you. Johnson with some nice D. Suns trail by 10. And Greg, just from the eye test, Kuminga's built like a guy who's in his late 20s.
And physically, he's got some LeBron James to him. Great natural strength, fast, explosive off the floor. When he puts his head down and goes to the bucket, he can be unstoppable.
And he gets the bucket.
JaVale McGee.
McGee's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Suns.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Launches a three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at three.
Warriors leading by 5. Here's Curry with the three. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Timeout called the Suns. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Nice work offensively, and Crowder caps it off inside.
Poole kicks to Thompson. Wiggins passes to Poole. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Passes it to Bridges. To the paint. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Crowder. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Suns.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Pass to Crowder. Kicks it to Booker. Here's Ayton. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Wiggins finds Bielitsa. Thompson with it. Back to Poole. On the wing, Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Green. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
Remaining in the first half.
Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Bridges dishes to Ayton. That shot off. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Nice shot by Thompson.
A good size for the 2 position, but Clay's been able to compete and play through the contact.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Ayton in the high post. It's up against Thompson. Now here's Booker, guarded by Green. Count it. Booker's got 6.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
Bielitsa with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Green gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ball outside. Here's Booker with the drive and the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Pass to Bielitsa. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
And Green gets it to go.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Booker against Green. And the pass to Poole. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
They tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in the system.
And Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first half was all about Stephen Curry. His three-point stroke was a thing of beauty. He was very consistent, knocked down 7 total, giving the defense nightmares out there. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living and they're living good, baby.
Kenny, your take on Phoenix.
The energy on D stood for disappointment. They were slow to rotate. Communication was bad. No effort. I mean, the intensity on that end of the floor, where it needs to be, was just not there.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
On the court for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Paul with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Paul kicks to Booker. Passes to Crowder. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Suns have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And so he hits the technical free throw. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Warriors leading by 6. And you look at how teams defend Curry. Chris, you have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. But teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a 3.
5 to shoot. Here's Curry with the 3. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
The shot's good from Paul.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Curry with the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Booker with it. Picked up by Thompson. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Some changes for Golden State. Looney comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Payton in for Jordan Poole. Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker the pass to Bridges. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
3 points.
Booker's got 5 assists in the game.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Curry looking around. From the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
All against Curry. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection. And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Kuminga's come in for Golden State. Porter comes in for Klay Thompson. And for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Torrey Craig comes in for Devin Booker. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from McGee. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
On the wing, Bridges. Pass to McGee. Down low, here's Craig. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now it's only a 5-point Warrior lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Payne. McGee dishes to Payne. Takes it from 10. Craig can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 5. It's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Landry Shamet's checked in for Phoenix.
Landry Shamet.
Now here's Payne. Defense is right there. Floats one up, and that one good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Curry fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Phoenix calls timeout. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
He is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
The Suns making a change here. Bridges checks in. Dishes to Payne. Johnson kicks to Payne. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Just 2 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. Bielitsa. He checks in for Kevon Looney.
Your Warriors, Nemanja Bielitsa.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Suns trail by 9. Payne finds Johnson. Back to Payne. Rebound by Bielitsa. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Curry. Count it, good. Curry's got 40 points.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Payne gets a wide open look, and he's good on the 3-ball.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Curry outside, connects from 3-point range. Curry's got 43 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the layup. This is a shooting exhibition, a 3-point barrage for him.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Payne.
And not being as aggressive from the 3-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
from deep three-point range, missed. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. They've done a lot of great work from long range. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Kuminga. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Shots good by Green.
Green gets ahead of steam. It's like a comet headed right at you.
To the middle. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. It's good. Green's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And the wide open shot from Paul traps in the tray.
3 ball.
Paul's got it back down to within single digits for Phoenix. Here's Poole. Gets a hand on it. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Now here's Paul. Guarded by Poole, and it's Paul missing. A three-pointer, Wiggins, and it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Bridges, no one around him. Releases from the wing and drills it. Bridges has got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is why they go to him in these spots. I mean, they trust his judgment and ability to score down the stretch.
To the right side, Paul, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
They almost left it until too late. But now it's anybody's game.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Curry's checked in for the Warriors. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things could turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Booker against Curry. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Paul, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Wiggins passes to Poole. Golden State moving it around. They double-team Curry. The 3. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Booker looking around. Ball against Thompson from 12 feet out. For 3, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists in the game. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry.
Curry outside. And another three for Golden State.
Mr. Get Buckets. It's unbelievable how many of these Curry makes.
Phoenix has gotten 2/3 of their three-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Wiggins against Booker. Over Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Over Bridges. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 57 points.
As everyone going one way, pulls out the rug with a quick stop and pop.
The drive by Booker. No good there. So Golden State will take it the other way. Curry fires from way outside. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Thompson. The pass to Ayton. To the inside. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Oh, just got too aggressive. You've got to play smart. Got to it on the way down. And that's a big whistle.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. The lead is 2. Paul for 3. Nails the triple. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skill to prove it.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Booker. That shot off the mark. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Outside Curry. Three-pointer. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're down by 2. 20 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Booker with no one around, right between the eyes.
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 1. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's what's your take?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here, unless they get something wide open on the perimeter.
Frames it from downtown.
Oh, he's been doing this since back in the day, since back in college. Curry's one of the most clutch performers we have, really in any sport.
And the Suns call time. They trail by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Golden State calls timeout.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. So Phoenix will get the first possession. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is at the center with Johnson next to him. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And it's Paul missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Back to Wiggins. They double team Curry. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And the Suns call time here.
Which loudest section is getting 3 T-shirts tonight? Let's hear it.
Suns trail by 6. Booker outside. That one drops one. Booker's got 20.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Curry way outside, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Bridges. And no good. Good D by Thompson. Outside, Green. Passes it to Curry. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Johnson dishes to Paul. And Booker kicks to Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. Ayton trying to break free. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Johnson.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. He feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. Bridges for 3. Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Good on the three-point shot.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Curry against Paul. Outside Curry. On the clock, lets it go from deep, hits it from three-point range, and the Warriors lead by 1.
I'm surprised to see the game's best shooter sink a 3 like that. Anything you can do, Curry can do better.
Timeout call, the Suns. They're trailing by 1. There's 14 seconds left in overtime. Guys, what do you think?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, down by 1. You'd expect them to go for 2 here unless they get something wide open.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Make some noise for the free T-shirt.
The inbound pass, and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Draymond. When you look at the stat sheet and why things work tonight, what are you looking at the most?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.